Man of the hour. I am Man Manson, always ill prepared. Man of the millisecond, always so early. That is,
Helping Hand 23.
yes, there it is. That's the one. Sorry, Helping Hand 23 came here a little bit earlier than I expected, so I'm a little bit caught off guard. Again.
I'm sorry about that. Well, I had everything finished up. I didn't really have anything to do. I was expecting to have more work than this, so I texted him if I can come out here early. He didn't have to say yes. So, there's that.
I should have made him wait until like 4 o'clock or something.
You could have actually made me wait for 4 o'clock. I would have waited.
Alright.
I didn't know if you were going to say yes or not. I didn't know if you were busy or not, so I guess.
Alright. You've got fire to spit. Lay it on me.
Oh, right. Let's see. You said you could come early. I thought you had everything already all prepared. Like the day before or something.
No. That's not how this podcast works.
I wish I had like a microphone like this. I have like a card drive something for like, I showed Jonas, like I sent him a text with to see if it was good with the video games. He never responded, so I'm going to assume it wasn't.
Oh, the SD card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good with anything, dude. It's storage.
Mm.
Digital storage.
It was not an SD. It was not an SD card. It doesn't work with for storage. The thing I showed you. It was originally meant for like hacking a DS. So I was seeing, like, it could help you like play action replay. I think.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking this up right now because
I don't remember what it was called. I just had it left over for like because I was using it for something else because I never used it. I got it for my birthday like years ago, so seeing if I could use it. Anyway, I heard you gave Cody the Smash Brothers boot camp. What the heck? I know a bit about Smash Brothers. I've completed every person on Classic Mode. Not on 9.9, of course, no. But I tried my best to complete everyone on Classic Mode.
So what that essentially is, I'm teaching him how to be better at the game. If you notice, I have these cards over here. The audience can't see this. But I've tied each character to a lesson he should probably be learning. We're on... also, all these cards are divided into like different levels depending on how competitive he wants to get with Smash Brothers. Of course, the lowest being stuff he probably already knows but doesn't fully realize. And then 5 is aiming to be stuff he's probably doesn't know but could be applied to like any competitive game.
Yeah.
Something you'd only learn about at like the highest tiers of competitive play.
I don't know if Cody's gonna get that far.
I mean, we're halfway through level 2.
How competitive are you?
Me?
Yeah.
That's the thing. I am... In fighting games, there's like the competitive, the casual, and then there's the casually competitive and the competitively casual. I am the casually competitive. I know a whole lot of theory, and I'm, well, a little bit of skill that would get me okay in a tournament, even though I've never actually been to a tournament.
You should
I've been to one.
You should probably join some of these tournaments over like...
No, I've been to 3 actually, but I didn't do that well.
You're not a master, but you're not terrible.
If I were to go up to some random person on the street and play like Street Fighter or something, I've got a 70% chance that I would win. Because not everybody... Most people can't even do a Hadouken. Whereas I'm doing Hadouken into like focus, attack, cancel.
Yeah.
Into imagination. But yeah, all that is I'm teaching him how to be better at the game. Based on all the theory I know and how I could also be competitive. Maybe he'll actually take the things I'm unwilling to do and take them farther out.
Maybe you'll actually join tournaments.
I think I do want to go, especially now it's Smash Ultimate, go join a tournament.
Yeah, because online sucks.
Yeah.
That's basically why. Even though the game is fun and you can complete a whole bunch of single player content, like galore, I'm trying to complete. I completed one board, Spirit Mode, and I'm trying to complete another one. Not Spirit Mode. I completed one board, and I'm trying to complete the next board. I'm trying to complete the Spirit Mode. I can't remember the board I completed for the life of me. So yeah, in speaking of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right now I'm trying to get many of the achievements down. I suck at finding characters, though. I'm missing a few, but I can't find any walkthroughs to find one character, which drives me crazy in Super Smash Bros. So yeah, I gave up after a while. Hey, in Spirit Mode, I was trying to find a way to get like a few characters left because I'm missing. And there's this one character in the Zelda, like Dark World and Zelda World, and I can't figure it out how to get it. I'm just staring at it like minute, like walking around trying to figure out what the heck am I supposed to be doing.
All right. Unfortunately, I can't listen to this while it's recording, so I need you to repeat that again, but slower, because I missed everything that you just said.
Oh, I'm in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been trying to find one character, but I see it, I can see it, and I keep trying to find a path past it, but I cannot get it. I can't figure out how to get past it. So I'm like, I get Young Link, Ganondorf, and everything else in between. But there's this one character in like in Lost Woods section, just standing over there taunting me, and I can't get anywhere close to it.
You just like can't find the right path, or you can't beat the spirits up to it.
I beat the entire game. I just can't get anything. Find a way to get it to it. I was trying to get 100% before I tried New Game Plus.
You have to hold different directions to get to different paths in the Lost Woods.
I know. I had like holding straight, you jumping in rivers and doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I just can't figure this stupid thing out. Staring at it.
The character you're looking for is Young Link.
I already got Young Link. I beat the game. I kind of had to get Young Link. I already got all 3 links. It's just there. I don't know how to get it.
I definitely remember getting it, but I forgot unless it was like right in front of me. I don't think I'd be able to tell you exactly how.
Yeah. Maybe we could look at it later. Anyway, have you come up with any Yu-Gi-Oh new strategies?
New strategies? Like new decks?
Yep.
Always.
The Yu-Gi-Oh strategies. I've been trying to make some new decks to try, but I've realized I didn't have enough Cyber Dragons for the new Cyber Dragon deck, because everyone seems like it's like a common deck. It's an easy deck to use. I thought like, that would be fun. Added some new cards to both my old decks. They're over there, and I was trying to make some kind of gem. Amethyst Turtle, I can't remember what it's called. The Crystal Gem Yu-Gi-Oh card archetype.
We are the Crystal Gem.
No!
You know I had to do it to you.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was like they're gems, and they were in the Yu-Gi-Oh.
What it's called?
I can't remember what it's called. I got almost 2 copies of each card, and they have some 3D ones too.
Hold on, I'm still trying to think of some more Crystal Gem jokes to spit at you.
Do you want me to spit him out too?
I can't think of any. Crystal Beast is what you're thinking of.
Crystal Beast, yes. The Crystal Beast. I was trying to make a Crystal Beast deck, but I realized I didn't have enough of those either, so I eventually am going to probably make my own Cyber Dragon deck and Crystal Beast deck. Those are my plans.
Alright.
I thought it would be interesting to use those. What do you think?
Crystal Beast? You know what? I'm actually not too familiar on how they actually work.
The Crystal Beasts are really interesting because they're hard to get rid of, and they can all be like resummoned constantly.
Yeah, I've seen like some gimmicks they have, and like especially like their board wipe, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I don't know. Like, am I supposed to be defensive? Am I supposed to be on offense?
That's why I'm trying a new strategy I've never tried before. So.
And then Cyber Dragons, of course, is all about offense.
That's what I was planning to do. Just like I was thinking, like, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna attack you with all my force. Everything I got because I'm bored. Finish it quick and easy. Try something easy, quick, and something you can just know how to do. I made some adjustments to my old decks, seeing what I could do with those too.
There's so much named Cyber Dragon support now that it really shouldn't be too hard to build a good Cyber Dragon deck.
Yeah. I ran out of Cyber Dragons though, and
that's where you'd probably have to go on like TCG Player or something.
I'm planning to buy more Cyber Dragon cards. There's a Cyber Dragon card costs $6. $6 for a Cyber Dragon card. Like almost all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like 25 cents or 50 cents, and this card just randomly appears with like $6.
Which one is that?
I don't know. It's a Cyber Dragon card I never saw before.
It's like a spell card, a monster.
It was a monster.
Huh.
I can't remember what it was called because I only got a passing glimpse. My little brother Alex showed me. Not Alex. My little brother showed me there. I'll just put that there. So anything those were my plan for Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
All right.
The Crystal Beast and that stuff. I only need like one more copy for each to get that.
I'm assuming you want to know what I've been building.
Yep.
All right. Trying to think of what the last thing you saw was.
Last thing I saw was I actually never seen you build a deck. You always just either wrecked me for deck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what was the last deck I actually played with against you.
Well, depends. Last time you played with me 5 different decks.
I guess I'll just start with what I've built since Virus. So I built Darkest Layer Virus deck.
I think I saw that one.
The one that like tributes your monsters for my virus effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I promised you to never you wouldn't use that deck again. Because I did not know what to do, and you took me out in 2 turns.
Crusadia.
I don't know what that is.
Crusadia?
Nope.
It's part of the World Legacy series. It's...
Oh, I've heard about that, but I've never dueled it. So I would have no idea what you were coming with.
You haven't seen like Crusadia Guard Dragon?
Nope, I haven't watched a new series yet.
It's not in the anime. It's TCG only. So
wait, they made cards, not in the anime. I thought the anime was.
Oh, you have no idea how. There's a lot of archetypes that are purely TCG only.
They should make an anime just based on like the cards that were never shown, or like ritual summon, because rituals needs a big buff, or something to make it playable.
They might do that when like they plan to sell Yu-Gi-Oh or something, because they really don't like rituals.
When they plan to sell Yu-Gi-Oh
or something. You know, we're gonna sell Yu-Gi-Oh. Why not?
Why
we're
do
gonna
they
release all the good ritual support?
Why would they?
Because they don't like rituals.
Why?
I mean, they gave us incantations, so we'll give them that.
But why do they don't like rituals?
I don't know. It's just, I mean, it is the worst summoning mechanic, but it takes a lot to make them good. Like, incantations, on their own, are fundamentally broken. But they only work because they're ritual support.
I just hear about these, like, even if there's like one ritual, they're like, you remember the Yu-Gi-Oh pendulum thing? They had like all these dimensions. The normal dimension, the synchro dimension, the Xyz dimension, and the fusion dimension. Oh wait, no. And they had a ritual episode against somebody was made to be a joke, I guess, later on, because she's following along with I can't say his name.
So I hope you know that that's actually pretty loud, if you notice.
Oh, sorry.
On the readout.
I'll scoot back a little.
I mean, it's still gonna pick it up.
So at the end, yeah, and I was always thinking like, where's the ritual dimension? Because that's a form of summoning too.
I guess it'd be the normal dimension.
So the normal dimension is the
the fusion dimension.
The ritual dimension is the fusion dimension?
So rituals appeared alongside fusions.
Yeah, but...
So it'd either be the normal dimension or the fusion dimension. That would make sense.
I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore is confusing.
Let me see. Oh. See, Crusadia. I picked up some X-Sabers. That's really old, actually. So I don't blame you if you don't know that. Zombies, just like generic zombie, around like the. I actually have the deck up there, but it's the one from the structure deck. Built a deck around that.
They should probably add like snake cards, like serpent support, because that's like one of the most.
Sea serpent.
Or some no, the serpent. There's only like one card with it. It's like one of the instant win cards they have, and it's like one of the few. It's only support for serpents. So, take out 2 of your monsters and you win, but it's a fusion monster and you must use serpent. And there's like barely any cards in existence for support. So you have one deck made in GX. And that, or is it? Am I remembering it wrong? Was it not called Serpent?
I think you're thinking of reptiles.
Reptiles, yes, reptiles.
I would love for them to release some reptile support or a reptile-based deck,
or any kind of thing for reptiles because they have nothing.
Because the problem is Snake Rain exists.
What's Snake Rain?
It sounds like a ridiculous amount of monsters to your graveyard from your deck to the graveyard.
Maybe you can just ban it. Ban it from TGC. There, done.
Jeez.
There, done. Now that card doesn't. No, that's not a problem anymore.
Oh wait, zombies, Salamangrates, X-Sabers, Orcust. There's Shiranui. That's another one I built. And I'm currently building Prank Kids, Mayashaki, and Nephidus.
I'm still trying to build a Ghost Trick deck. Now that we're done naming off Yu-Gi-Oh cards, let's talk about...
Jesus Christ. Snake Rain is discard 1 card, send 4 reptile monsters from your deck into the graveyard.
And how does that...
Do you know how many monsters in this game have, like, graveyard effects?
Oh.
Could you imagine if that was in, like... Even if that was, like, a card in, like, Dragons or something.
Yeah.
If it said Dragons. Or, like, Fiend. Any other type but Reptile. That's insane. In fact, it's even in, like, the deck you're talking about, because I know what you're talking about. That's still insane. Because they do like their cards in the graveyard. The graveyard is essentially a second hand that you don't immediately have access to, and that card says, put 4 extra cards in your second hand.
Well, reptiles don't really have any effects in the graveyard, so I wouldn't really think about it. Maybe if they modified it to new versions, put 4, like, reptile cards into your graveyard.
Well, that's what it says. But, even then, like, there's... that instant win card you're talking about?
Yeah.
You have to banish... If he gets, like, destroyed, you can banish reptiles from the graveyard to get it back. So, having more reptiles in the graveyard means more chances for that card to come back.
Okay, just banish Snake Rain, then.
They might have to. Wait, banish Snake Rain?
Ban.
Just, like, banish it from existence?
Ban it. You can't...
Like Black Luster Soldier, banish it?
Whatever. So, have you gotten into more ridiculous duels, like when somebody beat a 5-headed dragon with a Kribo?
Ridiculous duels?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, like, the closest I can think of is when YGO Pro 2 was, like, just starting out. I beat someone with a structure deck. I didn't even know how to use it, but I beat them somehow. And this was when Grinder Golem was popular.
Grinder Golem?
Yeah, you don't. Oh, you weren't there when the terror known as Grinder Golem was in every deck in existence. And Jesus Christ, just knocking out all of my shit.
Sorry, it's there. I'll leave it there. I won't touch any cards and anything. Why do you have 2 phones?
2 phones.
Oh, that's not a phone. Is it? That's a Switch.
Yeah, it's a Switch.
I thought that was a big phone. Alright.
It's a really big phone.
I've seen weirder things. So, have you talked to any of our friends recently?
I mean,
Besides Cody Knight?
yeah. Alec came over last week. Oh, Jared actually messaged me
Really?
like a few days ago.
Don't use his real name. Use his.
I've already said his real name on the show. What was it? March.
What did he send?
3 days ago, actually. I thought of a good logo we could use for GoofTube. I mean, and I responded at this point, do whatever you want with it. Like,
I don't know really. Last time we talked, Jared and Conlon were fighting, and then my D&D game basically ended because arguments and.
So that was actually one of the things I did want to ask you about. Like, how was that going? But I guess I know now.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from them since. Last time I heard from them, Jared wanted make his own D&D campaign about zombies. Because I basically had no sense of pacing. I was not good at pacing the game. All of a sudden, Cobalt appeared, and I was thinking, like, wow, these were supposed to appear way earlier. I underestimated how they take the path. And then a Minotaur randomly appeared.